Hello everyone, my name is Gloria Garrett and I am a mother of makeup art. What does that mean? I paint beautiful pictures with makeup. I am also the traveling folk artist. I go all around the country and all around the world looking at the beautiful sights. Then I come back to Baltimore and paint the pictures. This video is going to be about my upcoming trip to Rome. How did that happen? My daughter came to me and says, "Ma, can you go to Rome to me for my birthday in March?" This was last year. I said, "No, I don't think so because I just came back from Paris." So I told some of my patrons that I could not make the Rome trip with my daughter. And they said, "Why not?" Because I said, "Well, lack of funds." So guess what they did? They sponsored me. They said, "Gloria, you go and you can paint on pictures when you come back." I thought that was just so nice of them. You all, I had to do some research because I wanted to know where I was going. So I did some research about Rome. It was founded 753 BC. It was founded by farmers on the Tiber River. People there spoke Latin. Latin has developed into French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and of course, English. Latin is used in church services, and scientists use Latin to name animals, to name plants, to name body parts, and doctors used to write their prescriptions in Latin. The dress, you all, I try to dress like the ancient Romans. They wore togas, and I got my sandals on. They wore sandals, and the women wore a lot of makeup, but they got that makeup from the earth. Now, I don't wear makeup, but guess what I do with makeup? You're right, I paint with the makeup. They're entertainment, you all. Gladiators, they went to the amphitheater to see the gladiators, and one of the most famous ones was the Colosseum in Rome. And that's where the thumbs up came from. The gladiators would fight, and one would lay down his weapon, and the crowd would have to decide his fate. And the emperor would give the thumbs up to save his life. And you all, these gladiators were slaves. So I got really emotional. Another form of entertainment was chariot racing. The people raced around this track. It was in a circle. They called it the circus. Again, slaves with the charioteers, and whoever won got their freedom. Another part of entertainment was pantomime. At the theater, they would put masks over their faces, and they would have to act out their feelings. You all, the architecture. They were the best builders. They were the first ones to build canals and harbors and bridges and roads, because when they had their muddy roads and their wheels would get stuck. I gotta say it right. They said, no, we couldn't have this. And guess what? They paved their roads. They came up with concrete. Another thing they had first, swords. Y'all, because they had those chamber pots, and when they threw those chamber pots out the window, I'm glad we got swords there. I know they was glad they were the first ones to come up with swords. Y'all, modern architecture today is based on Roman architecture. If you look at our public buildings, our libraries, our churches, our museums, y'all, guess what they did first? They had the calendar first. They made the calendar. Now, in ancient Rome, you had 10 months. And the first month started with March. And March was named for Mars, but Mars was their god of war. Julius Caesar came in and says, "I want to add January and February up front." So he had January and February up front. So March became the third month. April is Aperus, okay? Aperus means to open. The flowers open up. The flowers open up. Guess what? The skies open up with rain. April, showers, rain, what? May, flowers. And May is for Maris, and which means flowers. June, it was back then Juno, okay? And Juno was the god of love. Now, July, guess who named July? Okay, you're right, Julius Caesar. It was Quintilis. That was number 5 in Latin. And guess what Julius Caesar did, you all? He took a day from February, because February had 30 days. He took a day, added to July, so July got 31 days. August. August is named after who? You got it. Augustus Caesar. Because it was sessex, which meant what? 6. September. September meant what in Latin? 7. October, 8. November, 9. December, 10. It's the 12th month now. Why? Because 2 was added. Your calendars. We talk about the calendars. Now I got to talk about the days of the week. Again, Roman. I didn't know if I told you that Augustus Caesar took a day away from February too, and that's why we got 28, and August got 31. So let's start with the days of the week. Sunday is named after what? The sun. Monday is named after what? The moon. Tuesday. Let me tell you, we got Tuesday. You are the Old English named Tuesday, and it was Mars. Okay, now it's Tuesday because Tiwi was their god of war. Wednesday was Mercury in the Roman calendar. Now it's Wednesday. How to get Wednesday in the English calendar? Because Woden was the chief of the gods, so Wednesday. Thursday was Jupiter in the old Roman calendar. Now it's Thursday because it was named in honor of Thor. Thor is the god of what? Thunder. Friday. Friday was Venus. Okay? It became Friday in English because Frigg was the queen of gods. So Frigg became Friday. Saturday is named after what? Saturn. And that was the Roman god. I like to share with you where I got my information from. My daughter gave me this book, The Lonely Planet, Italy. And I found out a lot of information about Rome from this book. I also found information out from this book also. I just enjoyed learning about Rome, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Now, I want to do some riddles, okay? And the riddles is tell you the answers, okay? It's going to be the days or the month, okay? Now, what month and day is a command by an army drill sergeant? I can't give you a whole lot of time, but I'll mime it for you. You got right, March 4th. What does December have that no other month have? The letter D. What are the strongest days? You're right, Saturday and Sunday. The rest of them are what? Weekdays. I'm so excited about my visit to Rome. I plan to see the ruins there. I plan to go to the museums. I plan to have some gelato. I plan to have some Italian food. Cannolis, y'all. I plan to have some cannolis. Guess what I found out? Spaghetti, not Italian, the Chinese invented. Spaghetti. I'm so excited about seeing the museums and going to see the statues. I'm really excited about this trip. But you have to believe in your dreams. Believe it. Dream it. Then do all the things to achieve it. That's it. That's what I did. And that's why I'm going to Rome. See you next time.